In the most recent news in this space, Goldman Sachs analyst predicts the price of Bitcoin to hit $100,000, winning over gold in 2022. According to Zach Pandal, Bitcoin accounts for merely 20% of the world's economy's store of value. On the other hand, gold accounts for the bulk of that at 80%, yet with a market share of less than $3 trillion worth of gold available for trading. Given these estimates, Goldman Sachs analyst predicts an 18% return on investment for Bitcoin. More interesting in the tech world is the Ripple Open Standard launched by Google to bring tiny radars functionality to Ford cars and much more. Thanks for watching Make Money Online. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on post notifications. We also have a crypto Discord group where we give out calls for our favorite altcoins, and you can also win special rewards for inviting your friends to the group. Links for that are in the description, and we'll be right back after this.
GSX is an unprecedented financial asset that combines the best elements of a traditional investment with the backing of a stablecoin and the use cases of many of the largest decentralized currencies like XRP.
Google has only recently announced the launch of its open-source API standard known as Ripple. With a new platform launch, the tech giant, in partnership with other participants such as Ford, Blumio, Infineon, NXP, and Texas Instruments, hopes to bring the next-generation radar technology to these different companies outside Google. Google has been involved in the research and development of building tiny radar chips since 2015. Such revolutionary technology, like the one developed by Google, can keep track of such modalities as to how well the bearers sleep, can be used to control a smartwatch, count sheets of paper, and let you play the world's tiniest violin. Originally named the Standard Radar API, the Ripple project on GitHub is filed with multiple references to Google, including instances of a Copyright 2021 Google LLC tag. You have to sign a Google open source license agreement before participating, which makes you almost want to believe Google owns this project. But then, the name Ripple brings another thought to mind. Is this Ripple project a product of Ripple Labs, as it shares the same name as the blockchain firm? Well, let's check that out. This new platform by Google is not related to Ripple Labs. Neither is it a part of the US-based fintech startup's extensive network of partners and subsidiary companies known as RippleNet. By ownership, the Ripple project is operated under the auspices of the Consumer Technology Association, or CTA, even though questions still arise regarding who is actually behind the project. On the other hand, what we know about the blockchain payment firm Ripple Labs is its most recent dealings with the bank Al-Fallah, set to open a new payment corridor for cross-border transactions through Bahrain, Oman, Kuwait, Qatar, Singapore, and Pakistan. XRP is still very much a viable cryptocurrency as it's won a lot of investors' interest, both retail and corporate. Even amid the ongoing lawsuit that alleged that the Ripple coin was security, leading to the massive delisting of XRP across significant exchanges in the US. And on the development aspect of this coin, we could see how this company has managed to market itself and its products across the globe to far-reaching distances that would not have been possible if not for the publicity created by the lawsuit on Ripple and its XRP coin. Thanks to the news resonating throughout the digital financial ecosystem regarding the XRP coin's regulatory status, the company has amassed a massive adoption of its products and services over the past year. So as long as developers keep working on the protocol, as long as the trading volume for this cryptocurrency is high, and as long as exchanges continue to offer a market for people to trade XRP, the XRP coin will be among the most relevant crypto assets on the planet. Take my word for it. With the payment remittance company's on-demand liquidity transactions going up by more than 130% on a quarter-over-quarter basis from the past year, and an increase of more than 25% in the total volume across the network in the last quarter, Ripple's overall transaction volume has yielded growth of more than 25 times. By launching its liquidity hub, set to be released in Q2 2022, the Decacorn firm will offer various crypto assets, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin Cash, and XRP, as the company's first partners in this will be a service called CoinKnee, which recently began working with Walmart to allow crypto purchases at some of their Coinstar ATMs. All of these will largely contribute to the significant upshoot that will be seen with the Ripple ODL this year, as the ODL feature is now available in more than 20 countries. If we are to consider the regulatory framework of the US financial market, then the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, or CFTC, should be in charge of regulating the asset class, since it is dedicated to regulating the US derivatives market, which includes futures, swaps, and certain kinds of options. So it makes sense to think that the CFTC is the regulatory body in the US that has jurisdiction over crypto. Considering the CFTC's reputation within the crypto industry, especially under the regime of Mr. Giancarlo, crypto enthusiasts in the country are confident that the CFTC will finally become the agency that calls the shots in this sphere. As a result, the market would probably be much easier than what is obtainable with the SEC, and that would also be a more accurate placement. The digital asset class, especially cryptocurrencies, is still an emerging one. Hence, it should take some time before we get to differentiate which asset is a commodity and which is not. However, judging by the current laid-down principles for clarifying the asset class, most of the existing cryptocurrencies operate more like commodities than security assets. And just as we've seen in the past, with most of the favorable legislation that we have long seen in this space emanating directly from the CFTC, while all of the adverse enforcement actions that we've seen have been meted out by the SEC. Hence, crypto proponents are quick to assume that the SEC is out to stifle crypto innovation in the country for some strange reason. However, it is essential to note that a lot of the help we've had from the CFTC was thanks to Mr. Giancarlo, whose long-standing favoritism over the asset class has earned him the title Crypto Dad. Although no longer with the CFTC, the American attorney and former business executive, who's now fully engrossed with the crypto space, advises that the CFTC is in a much better position to regulate the asset class than the SEC. And even though we can't be sure that the CFTC will always be as friendly as it was under Chris Giancarlo's watch, yet the CFTC would be a much better sheriff than Gary Gensler's led SEC, that currently operates under an unclear regulatory framework. But keep in mind that this video is not in any case me trying to lure you into investing with this coin for my financial gain, as you're expected to do your due diligence and contact your financial advisor before investing in any asset we discuss here. And if you're new to crypto and wish to learn more about the space, do watch some of our previous videos as well. But thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to turn on bell notifications. Also, make sure you check out the GSX competition for your chance to win big. Links are below, and if you have any questions, drop us a comment. We'll see you next time.
Hollywood perfect.